From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab, Max Fried. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 0-2. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. He's in there.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. What a stop. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Joey Wiemer.
Next to hit, Joey Wiemer. And first offering is fouled off. Fried, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
The 1-2. And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
James Wood, batting with one down, takes a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Takes it in for the out.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Up the middle, Chisholm sends it to first. That's the third out. Back here in New York and on the hill, Andrew Alvarez. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Second, the left fielder.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Ball one.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Hit weakly on the ground. Machado. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Over to first, safe. Curtis Mead digging in for the Nationals. On the ground, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw cut off to second. He's out! Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Manny Machado to bat now. He made his major league debut as a third baseman for the Orioles August 9th, 2012.
Ball, that's outside.
Manny kicked off his major league career with a great opening series against the Royals. You know, Boog, Machado hit 2 home runs, a triple, a double, and scored 5 times. There was absolutely no doubting his ability after that start.
One away.
And his father, Matthew John Armstrong, has appeared in several TV shows that we've definitely watched on a few of these team planes.
Paredes in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Top half of the third inning, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jacob Young. Max Fried will go to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's.
Runner on the move. Abrams at the plate now, and that's strike one. Here's your one. Line to left. Bellinger makes the grab.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Wood at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Young around third. And they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Carrying well, and it bangs off the wall. Wood scores. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Number 28.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Here's a rocket to right field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And he can't make the play. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Nope, that's inside.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. On the ground to third. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Out to short. Over to Jazz. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Up next to Washington.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles underneath it. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the fourth, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
That's in there. Strike one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
The Yanks down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1.
Manny Machado.
Ball inside.
This one in the air, right field. Cruz on the move towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the fifth. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Now the left fielder, Joey Wiemer. Foul ball there. In the air, right field. Oh, he can't bring it in. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 down, runner at third. James Wood now at the plate. Out to short, Caballero. To first.
He's out.
Now 2 away as they get a run across. Next to hit, Kobe Mayo.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Up next to Washington, the right fielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Isaac Paredes. And foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. That's to third, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Hey. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. One out man at first. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to.
Me to second Abrams. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in New York, all set for the top of the 6th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So up next, Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Curtis Mead, 1 for 2.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in New York. Well, we go bottom 6. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. The Nationals leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Mead takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the seventh. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one lifted to left. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And it gets by him. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Wiemer. In the dirt, but kept close. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. James Wood at the plate. Last year gained some attention. He was intentionally walked in a game June 29th. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the seventh, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
Swing and a ball line to center. One up, one down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Judge in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And Judge spoils that one. The 0-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. An absolute smash to left. Manny Machado now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. So a man at first. Now here is Isaac Paredes.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to...
Abrams. They get one. Throw to first.
He's in there. Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Grisham in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The Yankees looking to rally. Just missed. Paredes off of first with 2 away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. This one in the dirt. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. Kobe Mayo digging in for the Nationals. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Nasim Nunez. In the air to left center. Grisham on his way over. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off.
In now is the Yankees DH, Paul Goldschmidt.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Mears, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him. Now 1 away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. That one almost got him.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The 2-1. Inside, almost got him. This one in the air. Abrams. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. That K is his. We go to the 9th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. In the air, left field. And there's 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead. Jake Bird will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 0-1. Garcia tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's C.J. Abrams now. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way in. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Chisholm Jr. Richard Lovelady on the pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In the air to left center. Weimer under it. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Aaron Judge at the plate. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. They're down to their final strike.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. That one blasted deep to right, back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So now, here's Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.